Hello there. Troops returning from Afghanistan will get cheers today, but maybe P45s tomorrow. As per usual, please like, subscribe and comment below. And when subscribing, please do press that little bell, but also select the all option, or you won't get any notifications when I publish a new video. Yes, government ministers are all pouring effusive praise upon our armed service personnel for a job well done as the last of our troops fly out of Afghanistan. But the cogs in the Westminster machine will already be counting the beans. While the public will be thankful for what our lads and lasses have done out there, as well as for their safe return, and most of them will say they could have done a perfect evacuation job were it not for the politicians getting it all so horribly wrong. And according to former British Army commander in Afghanistan, Colonel Richard Kemp, part of that getting it so wrong is the way our Westminster elite have decimated our armed forces over decades. While talking to GB News, he was probably hoping that the government will now see sense and get recruiting and training and spending on defence. Not a real chance of that though. And Colonel Kemp has got the numbers totally wrong. Decimated means the removal of 1 in 10. Here's the real numbers. Here are the total strength statistics for all regular UK service personnel as at the 1st of April of that decade starting year. 1960, 521,100. 1970, 373,000, down 28%. 1980, 320,600, down 14%. 1990, 305,800, down 5%. 2000, 207,600, down 32%. 2010, 191,700, down 8%. And 2020, 145,320, down 24%. That's not decimation. That's total mothballing. Yes, the Cold War with the USSR ended and the Good Friday Agreement meant peace in Northern Ireland, but we've been facing growing threats for years from the likes of Russia and China, as well as a USA in strategic retreat, but still we shrink our defence capabilities. And in 1960 the population of the UK was a tad over 52 million. Now the official figure is nearly 67 million. 15 million more people, an increase of 29%. We've got a record number of people living here and therefore one supposes a record number of taxpayers taking a record amount of tax. But tax money is not for defence, it is for soft power. Westminster parlance for giving money away. And be in no doubt, deep within the bowels of Westminster there will be a civil service bean counter chirpily tapping out a report with associated colour spreadsheets detailing the long-term cost benefits of the Afghanistan withdrawal, showing how through more natural wastage we can further reduce military personnel numbers. No more military force in Afghanistan, fewer vehicles needed, less storage, fewer missiles, fewer jets and helicopters. How many more regiments can be amalgamated as a result? Are the political optics right yet to abolish the Royal Marines? The sorts of things we did after our troops had exited Germany at the end of the Cold War all those years ago. We called it the peace dividend. With half the argument being we have no space for all those people and all that machinery of war back home. You get the idea. Smaller scale today, but same process. And the recommendations will be implemented, and as the official numbers come out later showing shortfalls in personnel numbers and equipment, the politicians will do what they always do, blame procurement and the recruiters. despite the politicians being the ones that are really responsible. And if you don't think this will be happening now, then you are naive. The government needs every penny it now has to buy up all the hotel space, as well as build as many houses as it can for our burgeoning population numbers. Houses that no ordinary serviceman or woman will ever be able to afford. No, our masters deem a simple barracks as good enough for them.